Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but a wicked shall fall into mischief. Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bar Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to sincere Akim. As I read Proverbs 24:16, it, when you read that scripture, you understand that a just man will fall 7 times, okay, but rise up again. Now, that don't mean that you're going to trip over and stumble 7 times and then you're just. That means that number seven entails completion, perfection. Okay, so that it could be as many times as needed for you to become a just man. All right. So what you gotta understand, being in this flesh, is that we're gonna fall and stumble many a time, because as Paul said, man, that he desires to do the right thing, but the flesh that is inside of worketh against him. So basically, in order for you to be a just man, you're gonna fall, man, and that goes into the word. In order for you to be humble, meek, which it says, "Blessed are the meek, for he shall inherit the earth." The kingdom. Basically, in order for you to be humble, you need to be humiliated. That's the both words are kin, because for you to become humble, that ain't something that just happens. It's actions that need to take place for you to become that, have that amount of humility. Okay, so I just want to show a point, an example, a key example at that. One of the great men the Lord blessed, the corner, as a cornerstone, the rock which was the church was built upon, the house of David. Okay, being Peter. Okay, who Yahweh Shai selected to be, the 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 king over this body, his house, basically, the second to him. All right, which is King David in the reincarnation, which is king over the house of Israel. Okay, that's our king, King Marshall in the reincarnation. He came, and passed in his flesh, but he's gonna come back with Yahweh Shai. All right. So I want to start with this scripture here, Mark 14, and I'm going to start from 69. So this is a good example, 66, Lakia, of a man, a just man falling 7 times. And what this, from reading this, you should gain more fortitude in your faith, okay, from knowing these examples. That if you have faith, that the Lord will do the same thing for you, okay. So it's Mark 14 and 66. And as Peter was beneath in the palace, there cometh one of the maids of the high priest. And when she saw Peter warming himself, she looked upon him and said, And thou also was with Yahushua of Nazareth. But he denied, saying, I know not, neither understand I what thou sayest. And he went out into the porch, and the cock crew. And the maid saw him again, and began to say to them that stood by, This is one of them. And he denied it again. And a little after they stood by that, and a little after they that stood by said again to Peter, Surely thou art one of them, for thou art a Galatian, and thy speech agreeth thereto. Okay. But he began to curse and to swear, saying, I know not this man of whom ye speak. And a second time the cock crew, and Peter called to mind the word of Yahushua, said unto him, Before the cock crow twice, thou shalt deny me thrice. And when he thought thereupon, he wept. And then, me personally, nothing relayed that the gravity of what Peter had done better than the movie Passion of Christ, because he was messed up in his spirit, man. Peter fled away crying. And that's the man, the second man to Yahushua. He denied him 3 times, okay? And he was saying how much he was going to do for Yahushua. But then the Lord had to humble him, the fact that he denied him 3 times. And I messed him up in the faith, okay? He wept. He cried, and he really, really understood, look, man, really that had to happen for him to get set up in the position that he was going to be put into. The Lord, you got to be brought low to be brought up, man. I know the scripture in Psalms escapes me right at this moment that relays the point very well. But you know, if any brother knows that, you can just post it in a comment board. But basically, this shows you the redemption of what happened to Yahweh Shai. Okay, so now this is John 21:15. So when they had dined, Yahweh Shai saith to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, feed my lambs. Okay. He saith to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto me, Yea, Lord, thou knowest I love thee. He saith unto him, feed my sheep. He saith unto him the third time, Simon Bar Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things, and thou knowest that I love thee. Yahweh Shai saith unto him, feed my sheep. So now what you gotta understand is the first time Peter denied the Lord 3 times. Okay. Then on this occasion, when Yahweh Shai came back was raised back up, okay, according to prophecy, after those 3 days, basically he actually told Peter, you know, you love me 3 times. So that showed you that the Lord, you know, was dealing with him. That was the redemption, that he denied him 3 times, and he asked him if he loved him 3 times, and basically said, feed my sheep. You know, when the Lord came back, he was still dealing with him. He was still in good standing, because that's Peter. That's the rock. Peter goes back to the Greek Petra, or Caphias, which is which is Caphias is I'm not sure if that's a Lashon Kodash way of saying it, but that means rock as well in the Hebrew. All right, so he was the foundation. So this really is an example to show you that the Lord made Peter fall 3 times. Okay, basically fall by his words, by denying the Lord 3 times, and then he set him up to basically, you know, say that he loves the Lord 3 times as a form of redemption. That the Lord, basically, if you have faith, man, and really it shows you faith is justified by works, because he said, look, if you love me, feed my sheep. That's the work that he has to fulfill in order to show that he loves the Lord. And that's the same love, that the actions that we need to show in order to show our love to the Lord. So with this, I pray you're edified. Shalom.